You're watching KOCT Television in Oceanside.
This program is brought to you by the City of Oceanside. The following program does not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, or policies of the City of Oceanside, its elected officials, KOCT, its board of directors, or staff.
Welcome. I'm CJ Demento, host of Oceanside Spectrum. I am very excited to be here with you and proud to introduce you to the September edition of Oceanside Spectrum. First, Oceanside Museum of Art's Director of Operations and Programs, Sarah Cathers, is here to share the incredible events that you need to attend at OMA. And next, we have Robbie Hass and Lynette Turner with the North County African American Women's Association, and they're going to tell us about NCAAWA and their Gentleman's Gourmet. And Rob Lewis and Catherine Backman with the Alzheimer's Association will share about the organization's North County Walk to End Alzheimer's, such an important cause. And Alex Goodman is here to update us on the Oceanside Theater Company at the Sunshine Brooks and their calendar of great events and upcoming gala. Woo! So stay tuned because Oceanside Spectrum starts now. Oceanside Museum of Art is here. Sarah Cathers is the Director of Operations and Programs and has lots to share.
So much to share.
Yes. And first,
do we have enough time, CJ?
There's never enough time. Never enough time. But let's try and do it.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about OMA, the Oceanside Museum of Art.
Oceanside Museum of Art. So OMA has been in Oceanside for 25 years. We just celebrated our 25th anniversary.
Awesome.
We are proud to be part of the Cultural District in Oceanside, and we're really proud to present the art and stories of Southern California. So what does Southern California mean? It is from Santa Barbara to Tijuana, from the ocean to the Nevada border. So we really focus on artists that are living and working in this region, and we really want to shine a spotlight on all of the artists that are surrounding us every day.
And one of the ways that you're doing that is with a new program called Street Level.
Yes, so Street Level is a new program we introduced this year in 2023. And it's a little bit of a combination of some of our greatest hits of programs we've done over the years. I've been calling it, and our marketing team has been calling it, our block party. It's not a real block party because we're not closing the block off, but it feels like that. It feels like welcoming in neighbors. It feels like all of the great cultural parts of the city coming together at once. You can bring your family, you can bring your kids, but you're also going to find something that's a little bit new, a little bit interesting. I think one of the things we're really trying to do with Street Level is, of course, turning the museum into a performance space.
Wonderful.
Right? Normally you come to the museum to see exhibits. We really wanted to turn it over to the performers, the musicians, the poets, the filmmakers.
Wow.
And let everybody in the community know that, again, they are surrounded by all of this cultural heritage. They're surrounded by all of these ideas, and young people that are taking all of their, work from their ancestors and bringing it forward in a contemporary space. So we really want to give platform to that.
Amazing. And that's happening September 15th.
That's happening September 15th. So in September, we're really focusing on the surf community.
Okay.
Surfsiders. It's called Surfsiders. So we always have a clever title for Street Level every month. And one of the reasons why we're doing this is to really think about how has surf music inspired North County, inspired San Diego, inspired Southern California? And how does that make people feel? And what are the elements that bring people together around surf and surf culture?
Amazing. Amazing. So another amazing big project and event that you're having is your gala that's coming up, OMA Rising. Tell us about
Rising. So OMA is rising right now. We, of course, lovingly call the Oceanside Museum of Art OMA. And we're looking at the next 25 years. Like I said, we've been here for 25 years. We're looking for the next 25, looking towards the next 25. We have a lot of great expansion on our horizon. And we really want to think about, one of the things that's exciting about the gala is that it's happening on the Hunter's Moon. And we really want to think about how that informs change, how that informs looking forward, how that informs abundance. So we have our tickets going on sale for the gala in mid-September. And we have tickets, preview tickets.
On sale during September, right?
During September,
Anytime in
thank you.
September, somebody can get a ticket to the gala. Yeah.
And what they can expect to see at the gala is, again, more of what we do all the time, which is focusing on the art and stories of Southern California, focusing on new young artists, and also some of the people that we love in this community. And it's really about celebrating Oceanside, celebrating OMA, and paving the way for the future.
Awesome. And that's going to be October 28th.
October 28th.
Okay.
Yes.
So can you also tell us about First Free Fridays?
Well, we have First Free Fridays, which happen at the same time as the Art Walk. And we are free from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Fridays. We love to encourage everybody who's participating in the Art Walk to come down and visit us on First Free Fridays. And we also have First Free Sundays. So First Free Sundays are a whole day, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and we have 2 activities that happen on those days. Art for All, which is a drop-in art making, all ages activity. Awesome. Anyone can join. We work with local artists and local artist-driven organizations to come up with activities that last from 12 to noon. And we just had a puzzle making session that was so fun. And everybody made their own puzzle piece, and in the end, everybody put their puzzle pieces together.
Wow.
So this is where we're working with Tao Ha from Mira Costa College to create an art activity for our First Free Sundays. So anyone can join.
Okay.
And at the same time, our Artist Alliance, which is a group of artists, they work with each other to critique each other's work. It's called Coffee and Conversation. So anybody is welcome to become part of the Artist Alliance if they're a working artist, and bring their work to the museum, have coffee, discuss it with a group of local art professionals.
Wow.
And all of this happens on Free First Sunday.
So much going on at the Oceanside Museum of Art. If people want to find out more or buy tickets, where do they go?
They go to oma-online.org, and you can find everything that we're doing in September and beyond.
Awesome.
Because we are never not here for the community.
Can't wait. Thank you so much, Sarah, for all the information.
Thank you, CJ. It was such a pleasure talking with you today.
And we'll be right back with our next guest.
Today really kicks off our celebration this year of our 225th anniversary here at the Mission. And so it's just really a way for us to bring in the local media and our local community, share with them what we'll be doing throughout the year to celebrate this historic event here at the Mission.
The proclamation was really important to help get that word out. This is a very important historic site, the King of the Missions. It has kept its character and it's kept its importance in the community. To get the word out about this very precious, precious place, it means a lot to me.
I think it's a very important way of acknowledgement of the mission, but beyond that, it's acknowledging the fact that the Luiseño people are still here, very much a part of the present day as well as the past, and we're looking to the future here.
Part of our responsibility is to continue to have the Mission be part of a generational event for families that have been here for years. That's the most important thing for us.
Welcome back. North County African American Women's Association's amazing chairperson and co-chairperson, Lynette Turner and Robbie Hass, are going to share about their upcoming fundraiser. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Yes, absolutely. You have a lot to be excited about. But I want to start with your organization. I want to hear a little bit about your mission. Can you share that with us?
Our mission actually We were founded basically in 1990.
Okay.
And it started with a Carl Perkins grant when the women were going to the ROP, the Regional Occupational Center here in Oceanside. And we got a grant, and it started the organization since 1990, since we've been founded, as far as that. Our mission is to help young ladies and women to further their life skills, self-sufficiency, mentoring, involvement in the community, and a lot of other things. But those are most of the basics as far as that.
And I want to hear a little bit more about your mentoring programs, because you have some really amazing global citizens and global ambassadors. Tell me about that.
We are very excited about our mentoring program.
Absolutely.
Our Becoming a Global Citizen is our 8th grader, and that's what we started with, is in 2 of the middle schools. And once they were done with the program in 8th grade, they started to ask about, when they got to high school, can we continue with the program? So that meant we had to start high school. Now they've gone, we've had graduates, and they want college level. So the program has really evolved, and we are extremely excited about the program. But, it's a 10-week course, and it's a planned course. We do mental health. They do field trips, etiquette.
Counseling.
So it's a great program for 8th graders.
You guys are doing so much. And you have a fundraiser coming up. It's
We
the
do.
Gentleman's Gourmet.
Yes.
Tell us about that, and how many years you have been doing that
We have been doing the
fundraiser?
Gentleman's Gourmet. This will be our 26th year as far as that.
Incredible.
The professional and amateur males who cook in our community, or husbands, whomever, are the ones who put together samplings of their best dishes. And our attendees get to sample and enjoy the culinary delights that they have put together. There's a blind tasting of this, so we think it's even as far as that. As far as the judges, the judges are usually from community leaders here. They're all volunteers overall. But there's a band. Mondo and his musicians will be there. There's a lot of camaraderie and entertainment. It's a lot of fun. As we said, 26 years. Our theme this year is Diamonds and Denim. It's going to be a beautiful evening of casual elegance at the El Corazon Banquet Event Center. So we're here again in Oceanside. We had moved down to a couple of hotels in Carlsbad, but we're back in Oceanside. The organization is in Oceanside. We're excited about that in and of itself. But we're still looking for chefs. So if there are any men out there, my plea, please, we'd love to have you to be one of our either professional or amateur chefs as far as that. In addition to that, we're also looking for some student volunteers. We have community service hours available as far as that on the day of, which is September 16th, 2023. And they can follow us, check us out, get more information at our website, which is ncaawa.org.
Absolutely. And beyond that, you're always looking for people to join the organization,
Definitely.
to
We're always
become
looking.
mentors, support the amazing work that you're doing in this community.
Very much so. Membership is always open to anyone. I think we've had one male, but it's not just limited to women. As far as that, we accept all. And we meet on a monthly basis. Our next meeting is the 24th?
Yes, August 20.
And
It's
in,
on a Thursday.
in September, you do the fourth Thursday of every month.
So it meets every fourth Thursday at Miracosta Learning Center downtown on Oceanside Boulevard.
Good. Anything else you want folks to know about NCAAWA?
Come join us.
And we're a great organization. I think now we have about almost 100 in membership. Every walk of life. very professional women. I've been a member now 23 years, and it's been a great source in meeting people and networking within the community.
And the mentoring that you do for our young women in the community is really to be commended.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. So nice to spend time with you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay right there. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Ron Lewis, board member and co-chair of the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and Walk to End Alzheimer's top walker, Catherine Backman, at the Alzheimer's Association in San Diego and Imperial Counties is here. You guys are here. Thank you so much for being here.
Our pleasure, our pleasure.
Yeah.
So I'd like to just say that my reason for being a walker is because of the assistance that the Alzheimer's Association gave me.
Yeah.
Well, my husband was suffering with Alzheimer's.
Right.
I was indebted to them because my family's far away, thousands of miles away, and they stood by me. I went to a lot of classes to understand what the problems were and how to react and how to live with it. And they also provided a social worker. They provided really important classes which they brought to North County on how to get financial help, how to get legal advice, and basically how to understand the disease and how to react to it.
Yeah, a lot of educational support.
Very much
just
so.
Support in general.
Right. Because a person with Alzheimer's, often you can't have a rational conversation with them, and they get very upset. You can't ask them questions because they're frustrated if they can't answer. And I learned that I had to keep a very pleasant tone all the time, because otherwise my husband would get very upset. Yeah. And if I just kept smiling and saying, yes, okay, it was a lot easier.
Okay, you learned a lot through working with the association.
And I went to a lot of classes that the Alzheimer provided, and they provided everything for free.
Right.
And it got me through it.
And along with that, the association provides or funds a lot of research, right? A lot of research to try and find a cure for this awful disease.
Yeah, that's right, CJ. So the association, the National Association, is one of the top 3 funders and supporter of research globally. With the amount of dollars that we raise within the United States, roughly $300 some odd million are going towards research programs, and we're supporting research that's impacting global labs. And of those dollars, roughly 11 to 13 million are coming back into the San Diego community, supporting local clinicians at USC, UCSD, and some smaller local companies for clinical trials, trying to identify new programs, new drugs that will help find a cure for Alzheimer's. And as you may be aware, over the last year, we've moved into an era of treatment where we have now 2 FDA-approved drugs on the market that have shown a biological significance by degrading some of the underlying issues that cause Alzheimer's in the brain. And we're moving towards a very encouraging time, because the science is getting better each clinical trial. They're learning from previous trials, and now with Eli Lilly's drug, which we expect to get readouts towards the end of this year, that could potentially be the next, the third drug that's on the market that has shown a biological significance and stopping Alzheimer's from occurring in early onset patients.
So it's a really important time to support this cause.
Yes.
And one way people can do that, there's many, is through the North County Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
Well, the North County Walk is at Kit Carson Park, September the 23rd. And it's a very fun event. There's a fantastic atmosphere. The energy is just palpable. We have cheerleaders and dancers and music, and one fellow came with a bagpipe last year. And it's just a very fun event. We have sponsors that provide refreshments, snacks and water and juices, and it's just a very lovely event for people to get together and appreciate what we do to raise money for Alzheimer's research and for the association.
Yeah, if I may add too, with the North County Walk, I think it's a very comfortable feel and inviting environment, because you have other members of the community who are going through the same journey as you are as a caregiver or someone who is living with Alzheimer's or some form of dementia. So you're not out there alone. You have this cohort of community members that are there to support you. I know I've gained a lot of support from members like Catherine who've been there supporting me when I was dealing with this issue with my family. And you have a common thread, and to be able to see that and kind of thrive off of that energy. We know that we're here to support each other, and the Alzheimer's Association, San Diego County, has really provided the support that we have and we need to support our caregivers, our family members as we go through this transition of life. So.
Yeah.
And you're one of the top fundraisers in the nation, so you need somebody else to kind of support that, right?
I put a lot of
challenge you, maybe.
I put a lot of work into it because I think it was such a worthwhile and so important that we do find a cure.
Yeah.
So I put a lot of work into it well ahead of the walk. I reach out to the people I know, my friends, my circle of my sphere of influence, as it were. I do flyers, which I distribute in the neighborhood, and I reach out to everyone I know, basically, and say, please support. And they do. They're wonderful.
So if someone wants to find out more about the North County Walk, how to support the association, or some of the educational resources, the 24/7 helpline, where do you want them to go? Yeah, so for the 24/7 hotline, they can dial 1-800-272-3900. Great.
Okay, that's easy access to licensed clinicians that will provide support information for you, point you to resources that are within your neighborhood. Great. Or you could go to the website. You have the alzheimersalz.org /San Diego. And that'll direct you to the San Diego chapter's website. But that feeds into the national website, which also has a plethora of resources available for you. You can find out about the programs that are done within your community, care and support, find out where you can go see a doctor, get additional information that's going to help you, or point you to resources that are in the communities where you may have family members who are dealing with this.
Wow, incredible. Thank you so much for the great information and all the hard
work. I must say that I've used the 1-800 helpline when I needed to.
Yeah.
So
thank you so much for your story and all the work both of you are doing.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, really.
We will be right back with our final guest. Alex Goodman with the Oceanside Theater Company at the historic Brooks Theater is here. Welcome.
Thanks so much for having me, CJ.
I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah.
The theater company is really growing under your watch.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. It's an important building. It's
Absolutely.
An important historic facility.
For sure. So the Sunshine Brooks has been around since 1937. Oceanside Theater Company has occupied the space since 2011. And since that time, we've been tasked with the idea of producing professional performing arts events for the community, presenting educational opportunities for children and adults, and providing space, the Sunshine Brooks, for the community to use for all sorts of arts and culture purposes. And so that's what we've been doing.
Yeah. And you have some important fundraising coming up to be able to do that work.
We do, absolutely.
Right?
So, anybody can support our theater any time of the year by logging on to our website and making a donation, for sure. But we do have, we're returning to our first in-person gala fundraising event since 2019 is going to be this September 16th at the Seabird Hotel right on the coast. Very exciting. Yeah. We'll be taking the time to honor Kathy Brombacher with a Lifetime Achievement in Theater Award, which is thrilling. Kathy Brombacher, a pillar of society. She's the founder of the Moonlight Amphitheater in Vista. She's directed, produced all over town. She's an educator. We're thrilled to be honoring Kathy in this way. We will be naming the award after her that will be honoring other folks in the future. But this event is going to be a real stepping out for us, showing the community who we are, what we do, a return to form where we couldn't be more excited.
And it's called Sunshine by the Sea
Sunshine Soiree by the Sea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be great. There'll be entertainment, a little bit of a flash from the past with performances from Rudy Martinez from our production of Man of La Mancha, some other local talent. We'll be showcasing our youth from our youth programs. Just in July, we wrapped up our summer camp, which was a production of the musical 13. Super fun. So many kids singing and dancing on stage. And in the fall, we'll be working with the Boys and Girls Club on our production of The Little Mermaid, the Disney production. So that should be super fun as well.
And you also have Welcome to Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
That sounds intriguing.
We are very excited about this. This will be a new production of the timeless tale people know with the Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane and all that. But this is coming at it from the female perspective. It's more romantic. It remains Disney's Haunted Mansion level spooky, but we do have a youth ensemble in the show, and it's original music. I think it's going to be fantastic. We just started rehearsals this last week, and that runs for the entire month of October.
So lots of time to get in on Welcome to Sleepy Hollow.
Absolutely, but we do expect it to be popular. There's not a lot of opportunities for holiday-themed things in October. There's all sorts of Christmas shows that exist, but we're hoping that this will be something that will really resonate with the community and be something that, maybe we can bring back year after year. It should be a lot of fun.
And it really is an important time to support theater.
Absolutely. The pandemic affected nonprofits, everybody in all sorts of ways. Theaters specifically had to close their doors and we couldn't do our core work. I think people have gotten really used to not going to the theater. I think that people have found different things that they want to support. And so all of this is happening at a time when theater is more expensive than ever to produce. Our payroll costs are 3 times what they were in 2019 because of AB5. And there's never been a more important time for us to gain support from the community, from foundations, from corporations, from government as well. But we really need people to come out, see what we're up to, and bring their friends and family and celebrate the arts with us in downtown Oceanside.
And you're really wanting to work to renovate your facility as well.
Yes.
So that it's an even more usable space and you can continue to program it the way you are.
Absolutely. So again, 1937 building. It has seen some renovations over the years, but the one that we have planned is going to unite the space in a beautiful way. It's going to address the bathrooms, which will make everybody much more comfortable. And it'll allow us to continue to expand the offerings that we have. For a long time, we've done plays and musicals and concerts, but we've more recently expanded into stand-up comedy and dance and poetry and film. And there's so many things that can live under this banner of arts and culture. And we can't be everything to everyone, but we can be something to a lot of people.
And people really need to get engaged with the theater right now.
There's no question.
Go to the soiree.
Yes.
Tell us the date and how we can get tickets.
September 16th, you can find us online at oceansidetheater.org/soiree. We have about 230 tickets that are already sold, so there's only a couple left. But we are expecting it to be a fabulous night celebrating arts and culture in downtown Oceanside.
Great organization to support and enjoy the amazing offerings of Oceanside Theater Company.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Alex.
Thanks, CJ.
And thank you for watching this edition of Oceanside Spectrum. Even though summer is over, there is so much to do and be a part of in your community. Please get out there and enjoy. If you would like to be a guest on the show, please visit koct.org/spectrum to find out details on how your nonprofit can be a part of Spectrum. Stay up to date with all things North County by visiting koct.org. Thanks, and take good care.